What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be working on something different. It's actually a 2014 Dodge Ram 3500 Mega Cab diesel. Let's check it out. So this is a 2014 Dodge Ram 3500. Check this out. It's a Mega Cab and a dually, a really awesome spec'd out truck. It is also a Laramie, so it has the leather interior inside it. This thing is awesome. Check this out. Got the push to start inside here, but it's also sitting on 37-inch tires with a 6.5-inch lift, which is sweet. This thing's gonna help us raid Area 51 really nice. But let's check out the damages over here. We are gonna have to replace the entire rocker panel on this side right here. But other than that, it's actually in pretty good condition. If you see around the truck, it's really not that bad up front. Here's the grill. It's actually cracked right here, so we'll probably be getting another one of those. And we have some minor damage to the intercooler, which probably replacing that also. But the rest of the truck looks really good for being a 14 with 70,000 miles. Somebody actually took care of this truck. Now let's go ahead and get it pulled up and get this thing washed, because you can't be working on a dirty truck, and everybody knows that. So we got the truck inside and we got everything washed on it. We just did a little bit of cleaning it. We didn't spend much time, but we just wanted to get most of the dirt and grime off the area we're about to be working on. So the first thing we probably need to do is go ahead and remove both of these doors. Because actually, as you can see, this rocker panel is destroyed. It's a goner. We need to remove it. So let's get these doors off. So we have the whole truck stripped down. Everything we needed to take off is off. Now we're gonna start drilling out these spot welds right here on this rocker panel. This is the piece that we are replacing. Right here we have spot welds that go all the way along through here. And we're just gonna be using a drill bit. A lot of people ask me why I don't use the spot weld drill remover. I just think the drill bit is the best way to go. It drills them out really easy. You just have to be a lot careful with this tool. But let's start drilling everything out. So we have everything drilled out on the rocker panel right here. All the spot welds are drilled out really good. Now we just need to do a rough cut on this area right here. We're gonna just trim it right here on this area, and then right here, and then another cut right here. We actually do have a new piece right here. It is an OEM piece that's just been sitting in the back for quite some time. As you can see, this is about the area where we're gonna be using this piece right here. So that's good. So let's make these rough cuts and get this old piece off the car. We got all the areas cut roughly. Now we just need to take this piece off. We're just gonna be using a chisel just to separate these two pieces of metal right here. Off the truck. Now we just need to ground down all these spot welds right here and get it ready for the new piece. We have everything ground down on the truck. Now we need to move on to the new piece over here. We're also going to be doing some rough cuts on here just so we can get it lined up on there, and then we'll do a final cut over there. We did all the rough cuts on this piece right here, and we went ahead and straightened out some of the sheet metal down there. Now we're just gonna put this piece back on here and probably put the hinges on and then test for the doors, make sure all the gaps are right, and then we'll just cut right here and right there and weld it up. So we got all the parts on the Ram. Everything is looking good. All the gaps are perfect. I think this fender needs to be adjusted a little bit. I just put it on just to see how the gaps are down here, and everything is looking good. I think it needs to come back just a hair, just like that is perfect. All the gaps down here are perfect. This is actually the first test fit. Man, I love when cars come together this easily, especially on this truck. Everything is sealed up nicely right here. Now we're just gonna take these doors back off and do the final cuts and get this thing welded. But man, all the gaps are just perfect. Just love it when a car comes together like this. And that's the cool thing about buying a car with light frame damage instead of it being like smashed, which this was just minor frame damage. You can do this at home if you wanted to. So let's get these doors off, do the rough cuts, and get this thing welded in. Check that out, guys. Everything is lined up nice and perfectly. Now we can just go ahead and cut through this area right here, which is going to cut through this area, the original panel, and then the aftermarket new panel that we're just going to go do a slice right through both of those, make a nice precision cut on both sides. So let's get the grinder and let's cut this bad boy into pieces. We got all the pieces cut. Everything is lining up precisely. Everything here is good. Everything in the back is also good. We just need to do some grinding down. And then back here, we're also gonna need to make some backing plates. We're actually gonna be using the old, well, not the old, but the original piece that we cut off of the original quarter panel. We're gonna slice it probably down the middle right here and ground it all down and make it a backing plate back there, so when we weld everything, it doesn't warp or anything, so we get that nice perfect seam. So let's make these backing plates for this side and here. We went ahead and sprayed some weld through primer on all the areas that we're going to be welding. It's a special primer made for welding. You weld through it so it doesn't corrode or rust. So let's get this piece back on and get it welded in. That is it. Everything is welded up really nicely. Got all the welds welded up there, and that is gonna be it for today. All right, guys, that is gonna be a wrap for today's video. We got all the framework complete on this 2014 Dodge Ram. Everything went really smoothly. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching.